Hey guys, what's up? It's Carter. Just came starting up a new series, and I'm pretty sure you can tell what it is. It's gonna be my road to all three boots from Glacors. So the Glaven, the Ragefire, and the Steadfast. Yeah, this is just a quick. I just started up a bank tab real quick, but this is what I got from one trip. It's about 1.3 mil. If you guys didn't know, Armadillo shards are worth around 200k a piece right now. That's assuming you craft it into an Armadillo battle staff afterwards, because those are going for around 20 mil right now. And Steadfast, I didn't know this, I thought they had dropped, but they are actually going for around 30 mil right now, which is awesome. So yeah, I just thought, I'm in need of some money, and to finish off those buyables, and I wanted to make a little series. So I thought what would be better than doing something as easy as Glacors, because now, they were easy in the first place, but ever since Evolution of Combat, they've just been ridiculously easy. So I'll give you guys a little setup of my my gear's gonna look like. But first off, you have to complete Ritual of the Majorat to actually get to the Glacors, which is, I personally think that's why the price of boots is so high, because that quest, the quest isn't bad, but the amount of quests you need to do it, and it's just ridiculous. So that's why it takes a long time to get to. So for armor, I'm wearing Ganodermic. So I recommend using tanking armor, just simply because I like to relax when I do Glacors. I don't want to worry about eating food, healing using my unicorn, like Soul Split. I still use that, but it's just a calm, subtle kill. There's nothing really to worry about, because you have just such high defense and such high life points. And then for my cape, I'm going to be using a Dungeoneering cape, so you can replace that with God cape, or if you have one, a Max cape, Completionist cape, Soul Wars cape, whatever you want. I just like that it gives a solid prayer bonus and gives you a 2.0 magic crit. And then for a necklace, I'm using my Arcane Stream because of its 4.9% magic crit, which is amazing. You can get this from Dungeoneering. If you don't have that, you can just replace it with a Fury or an Amulet of Glory. And I'm using Barrow's Gloves, Colomancer Gloves 10. I do have Spellcaster Gloves, but I'm using Barrow's Gloves simply because they don't have a type. They're both melee, range, and magic. So when you're going to be getting attacked from the different attack styles and the different monsters, that's going to assist you in all three of those, and you just don't have to worry about that. It's good to have some all-around gear. But for boots, I did choose Ragefire boots because of their nice bonus, their nice armor and life bonus. And then a Ring of Wealth. You can replace that with a Ring of Life or a Seer's Ring, but I'm just looking for those boot drops, so that's what I'm going to use. And then, okay, so here we go on weapons. So for a weapon, I'm using my Chaotic Staff. That's pretty much your best option for Glacors at this time. There's not a better mage weapon. Maybe using a Virtus Wand and a Virtus Book might be better, but unless you have 60 mil, or I don't know how much it is for both of those to shell out, you're better off just using your best staff. So yep, just remember that unless you can use a Virtus Wand and Book, just make sure to use the best staff. So it would be a Chaotic Staff. Then below that would be an Armadillo Staff. Then below that would be a Staff of Light, which is incredibly cheap but still fairly effective at Glacors. So, and then for my aura, I'm just using Master Reverence. So here's my setup for Glacors. If you don't have overloads, you could just use Extreme Magics, Extreme Defense, or Super Magic, Super Defense. And even if you don't want to deal with defense, you can actually get something called a Vecna Skull. It's fairly cheap. It's like 500k on the GE, and it boosts your magic by around 6 levels, and then it takes some time to recharge, then you can boost it again. But yep, those are pretty much your options for boosting. And then as a summoning familiar, I used a Unicorn Stallion simply because every once in a while I need that extra heal, and it's just nice to be there. I don't have a Steel Titan unlocked yet, so there's really no point of me bringing another familiar. So yep, I was bringing that, and then I bring 500 scrolls, and then some prayer renewal. I actually don't use Torment when I kill Glacors, just simply because I'm there to relax and kill them, enjoyably. But I do use Soul Split. But with these prayer renewals, it makes it nice because I only have to sip a potion every 2 kills. so I'm not constantly watching my prayer. Just brought a space saver for Crimson and Blue charms. I have my Charming Imp. And then Glacors are weak to fire spells, so I got my runes right there. Got my auto cast set to Fire Surge, and then the rest is just filled with restore. So this is an 1.5 hour long trip. Each overload dose lasts 5 minutes, so I mean that's just a nice little relaxed trip. And then in my ability tab, so you could use momentum, but really the kills are just so much faster, and it's so less boring when you use abilities. So for my first ability I have Rack, then Dragon Breath. I usually don't use Dragon Breath that much though unless I'm on the Glaze sites. And then Impact, Combust, and Sonic Wave. So basically, I mean, these do damage, but you're really just using these abilities to get into the threshold abilities. Because when you start using Wild Magic and Asphyxiate, Asphyxiate is the big one. You'll just hit like 4 3000s in a row. I usually like to get my my ability bar up to the point where I can use both these, and I'll use Wild Magic and then use Asphyxiate, and I'll just take them out so fast. So that's my that's how I recommend approaching. I mean, I do have Metamorphosis as my ultimate, but rarely do I use it. And then I just have Guthix Blessing, which is a reward from the World Wigs quest. It's the same as what is it? It's the same as Rejuvenate, except you don't need a shield. So if you are, I mean, if you do plan on using Rejuvenate and you have, you're gonna need a shield, but I don't recommend doing that. You're better off just not even using Rejuvenate, because I mean, with Soul Split, the occasional food drops, and Guthix Blessing, and my Unicorn, I never have to worry about healing. And then Regenerate, I'll usually use that after every kill if I need some healing, and then just Soul Split to turn on Soul Split. So that's my inventory for now, and I'm going to give you a rundown of how I'd go through a kill, and then just speed up a couple kills so you can just see my method and see how you like it. See you in a little bit.